Hello, my name is Adam Watson, and I've been attending Orchard Hill for a little less than a year now. I just moved to the area and was looking for a church that would allow me to continue to grow in my faith with other young adults. Looking back on this past year, I really want to thank Josiah and everyone at the young adult team for connecting me here. Being a part of Young Adult Connect and my life group have not only allowed me to flourish with my faith, but also make meaningful connections here in the church. Thank you, Orchard Hill.
Hello, my name is Jake Mellinger. I'm a junior at North Allegheny High School. My family has been attending Orchard Hill for 6 years. And the reason why we started attending was because we loved the youth program here. I grew up in it. I did Kidsburg, Collide, 724, small groups, all of it. The thing that I loved about it was it really exposed me to a lot of incredible people who I would not have met if it weren't for this. But on top of that, and more importantly, it allowed me to establish my relationship with Christ and start my first steps with him. The thing that I love about Orchard Hill is that it really encourages you to come as you are. You don't have to be a perfect person, and you don't have to be raised in a Christian household to come here. And that attitude has allowed me to invite my friends here and know that they're gonna feel loved and comforted and embraced by the other people here. Thank you, Orchard Hill.
Hi, my name is Justin Guthrie, and I was introduced to Orchard Hill by my wife, whose family has attended since the very first year. My wife wanted to raise our children in the church, and we began to attend services after our first daughter was born. At the time, I was not a believer, as I'd only attended church for a short time as a young child. Kurt's teaching, as well as men's ministry activities such as Journey and the men's retreat, have led me to Christ. The idea of God's grace towards me and my ability to extend that grace to others has completely transformed how I approach my life, my marriage, and other relationships. I've had a slow journey to faith, but Orchard Hill has taken me there.
Hi, my name is Gretchen Barret, and my family and I started attending Orchard Hill when I was going into kindergarten, and my parents signed me up for Kids Fest 91. Growing up at Orchard Hill, I loved participating in Kidsburg and student ministries, and then eventually serving as a Kids Fest leader and a summer staff intern when I was in college. When my husband and I started attending Orchard Hill together, we really wanted to find a community of friends, and we found that immediately through our life group. It's been such a joy for us to have a group of people just to share our lives and our faith with, and we're so thankful for all of the relationships that we've built here.
Hi, my name is Regan Mickey, and my family and I have been coming to Orchard Hill for about 8 years now. During that time, I've not only grown in my faith, but it has also strengthened the love within my family. My life completely changed whenever my mother passed away, but what got me through it was Orchard Hill's community coming alongside us, loving us, and walking with us through some of the darkest moments of our lives. Through that, this church became my second home, and its community became my family.
Hello, my name is Mason Grimes, and my family and I have been attending Orchard Hill Church for about 3 years. During those 3 years, I have been attending Collide, and in this group, I have been able to make a ton of friends, go to small group, and attend the events. The most important of these events has been attending middle school summer camp called Mix. While at Mix, I felt like I had the best connection to God than I ever had before. After going to Mix, I now feel that I am closer to God, and I am so happy about that. I truly want to thank Orchard Hill Church for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
My name is Matt Leslie, and my family and I have been attending Orchard Hill since 2006. I come from a Catholic upbringing, and we made the switch to Orchard Hill in search of a deeper, more meaningful spiritual experience. I was raised in the church, so I attended Catholic school. I knew who Jesus was and that he died for our sins, but I didn't really know who he was personally. Over the past 3 years, specifically through the connection from my life group and from really diving headfirst into the Butler County location, I have grown so much in my faith. My journey is nowhere near finished, but I now live with a much greater trust in Jesus and what he's doing in my life.
Hi, my name is Mike Lauer, and I was raised Catholic but was unchurched for most of my adult life. In 2009, my wife Meg and I decided that we wanted to expose our 3 kids to God, so we came here for an Easter service. Through the music that day, I heard for the first time that God loved me. My wife connected with the message, and my kids were thrilled that they had their own place to learn about him. Now our whole family is involved here. We serve as ushers on the tech team and in Kidsburg. My wife works here. I have made numerous friends through 2 sessions of CLC, and most importantly, my kids have grown up with a firm faith in God to get them through their lives. Thank you, Orchard Hill.
Hi, I'm Crystal Tate, and my family and I have been at Orchard Hill for a little under a year now. When we first came to Orchard Hill, we left a place where we believed we had stayed way past our ministry assignment, and we were really just looking for what God had next for us, and He led us here. And since being a part of Orchard Hill, it's been like breathing fresh air again. It's taken such a human-imposed burden off of our walk with God, and it's refreshing to just be surrounded by people that love God and love people and love the gospel and love sharing it. So we're excited to be here.
Hi, my name's Nico Salvatore, and I'm 11 years old. I've been attending Orchard Hill Church since I was born. Kidsburg has been a great environment to learn about God and Jesus with the counselors, and Kids Fest has also been a great environment because I got to hang out with my friends while learning about Jesus and God and what they did in my life. Orchard Hill Church has been an awesome and great way to teach me and my family that we can look to God for daily advice, and that Jesus died on the cross to save me and my family from our sins. Thank you, Orchard Hill Church.
My name is Andy Hickley, and my family has been attending Orchard Hill Church for my entire life, since the days of the A-Frame Chapel. I came to know Christ here. I attended and then served in Kids Quest, now Kidsburg. I was a Kids Fest camper, and then went on to be a Kids Fest summer staff member for about 10 years. And now I regularly sing with the worship team at the Strip District location. To me, Orchard Hill Church represents constancy. For my entire life, this church has been here, and I know that no matter where I've been and no matter where I go, Orchard Hill Church will be here with their arms wide open, ready to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ.
My name's Joe Fyke. 30 years ago, I got to see the groundbreaking dedication and the opening of the original Orchard Hill Church, the A-frame building that used to stand at the bottom of the driveway. Just a few weeks ago, I got to be part of seeing 1620 Penn Avenue in Pittsburgh become the new home for Orchard Hill in the Strip District, and just what an impact that will have in our city and the community. It's hard to imagine 30 years ago what an impact this church would have on my life. I met my wife here. We've both grown in our faith. All 3 of our kids have grown up in Kidsburg and been part of Kids Fest and been part of the Kids Fest band. So here's to the next 30 years and the story that will be told in the changed lives of people at Orchard Hill.
What's up, good people, and welcome. My name is David Bowens, and I'm a worship leader here at Orchard Hill Church. First off, we just want to say thank you so much for checking out our videos. It's our prayer something or some part of that video has blessed you today. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to our video channel and hit the bell icon so when we upload videos, you will be notified. Again, we thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you spending these last few moments with us. Have a wonderful day.